Well, over the last few videos, we've been talking about the way the Holy Spirit acted, really, the way the Holy Spirit functioned. And what we want to see today as we finish out this little series on Acts chapter 2 is that it's the Holy Spirit that formed the community. It's the Holy Spirit that formed the community. The people didn't form the community. They had to be told, the disciples had to be told to go and wait in a room in Jerusalem before the Holy Spirit would descend. So their bent was not to create a community. They needed the Holy Spirit there to create the community for them. So the Holy Spirit descended. They proclaimed, the believers, likely just the disciples, proclaimed the gospel in all of the different languages. That wasn't something that they were gifted and skilled at. That was something that the Holy Spirit gave them to be able to do. And then the people responded. The text tells us that those who believed what Peter said were baptized and added to the church that day, about 3,000 in all. So God, through the Holy Spirit, formed a community that was devoted to God. They were devoted to one another. They were dedicated to one another. We see that in the next few verses from Acts chapter 2. All the believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship and to sharing in meals, including the Lord's Supper and to prayer. So the Holy Spirit came upon the believers. They preached. 3,000 believed. They were baptized. And the Holy Spirit brought them all together. They were devoted to one another. A deep sense of awe came over them all, and the apostles performed many miraculous signs and wonders. And all the believers met together in one place and shared everything they had. They wouldn't have done that without the Holy Spirit. They sold their property and possessions and shared the money with those in need. They wouldn't have done that without the Holy Spirit. They worshiped together at the temple each day, met in homes for the Lord's Supper, and shared their meals with great joy and generosity. They wouldn't have done that without the Holy Spirit. All the while praising God and enjoying the goodwill of all the people. And each day, who? The Lord added to their fellowship those who were being saved. This is the Lord's work. The church is the Lord's work. I'm pretty excited about the things that are happening in our little neck of the woods here in Scottsbluff at Westway Christian Church. To say pretty excited is to minimize it. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm a little excited about it. And you should know that neither I nor any of our leaders think that this is a result of anything that we are doing. If all it is our work, then some good things will happen, but it won't last. What we want to be as a church is a church that's guided and led by the Holy Spirit, and allow the Holy Spirit to form the kind of community that He wants to form. Not the kind of community that I want to form, not around the things that I think are important, and frankly, not around the things that you think are important. We want to allow ourselves to be formed by the Holy Spirit, to be guided by the Holy Spirit, to be led by the Holy Spirit. And when that happens, I think kind of all bets are off. We see the church grow in ways that can't happen unless the Holy Spirit is present. My hope and my prayer for you, as we've been talking about the Holy Spirit now for the last 5 weeks, is that you'll see the necessity of the Holy Spirit in making a church, in forming a community that honors and glorifies God, that proclaims Jesus, that loves, honors, and serves one another well. We'll talk to you soon.